Spring is finally upon us, and some of us may be considering a move in this spring season, so it's incredibly important to know what's going on in the Tennessee market currently. In today's video, I'm going to dive into all the numbers and reports and show you what's happening in the real estate market as of right now here in Tennessee. I'm also going to tell you what you can expect as a buyer or seller in this spring season, so stay tuned. Welcome to Tennessee, everyone. My name is Brenna. I'm a realtor with SimpliHOM in the Middle Tennessee area. I'm here to answer any or all questions that you may have about living in Tennessee, so be sure to reach out to me and be sure to subscribe because I post weekly. All right, so let's first talk about Tennessee as a whole. In the last report that we have, which was February of 2023, the average sales price was right around $289,000, which is an 8.4% increase from last year. And the number of homes sold compared to last year dropped by 35% in the start of this year. As we slow down from the last 2 years with Tennessee's hot market, with very high buyer demand and very low inventory, we are starting to see a more balanced market overall. Later on, I'm going to tell you about what this means for buyers and sellers entering the spring market. But right now, I'm going to tell you about Middle Tennessee's market and give you an in-depth look as to what's happening right now. In the Middle Tennessee area, we had 4,123 single-family homes added to the market and 2,605 homes closed in the month of February. Both the listings added and closed sales have both decreased from last year, indicating a cool-off in the market. The average contract to close, which is when a property goes from under contract to closing, is 46 days, which is 9 days shorter than last year. The average days on market was 41 days, which is a 56% increase from last year. The average sales price was close to $498,000 for single-family homes, which is a $10,000 increase from last year's average sales price. Rentals typically run from $1,300 to $2,000 depending on the size and location of the rental. For Middle Tennessee land prices, we saw an average sales price of around $259,000 and 270 land listings sold in an average of 64 days on market. So if you're a buyer right now, you're probably closely monitoring those interest rates. What is going on in the Tennessee market right now in terms of interest rates? Let's talk about it. In its continued efforts to curb inflation, the Federal Reserve raised its benchmark interest rates in February by a quarter percentage point to 4.5 to 4.75. Its 8th rate hike since March of last year. Mortgage interest rates have dipped slightly from their peak last fall, leading pending sales to increase 8.1% month to month. But the rising sales price continues to limit homebuyer activity overall, with existing home sales declining for the 12th consecutive month. The slight dip in mortgage interest rates earlier this year led to a surge of buyers taking advantage of interest rates creating multiple offer situations again. But the interest rates have increased again, with many buyers pulling back once more. My advice for any buyer who is currently approved and looking to buy in this market is to lock in your rate if at all possible and explore new construction communities that are offering incentives. Many new construction communities are offering rate buydowns, closing cost assistance, and competitive pricing in order to sell their inventory at this time. Now, what is my advice for sellers who are hoping to list their home in this spring market? My biggest piece of advice is to do your due diligence and research ahead of time. Now more than ever, it's incredibly important to price your home correctly using comparables and market data in your area. And be mindful that home sales are slowing down across the board, so it may take a little bit longer for your home to sell. It is important to note that homes that are priced correctly are still selling, so if you're needing to sell this spring season, don't be afraid to list your home. And if your home isn't selling, I suggest offering some incentives, including closing cost assistance, rate buydowns, or taking a reduction in your purchase price. I hope this video gave you some insight as to what is happening in the Tennessee market this spring season. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and text or call me. I have all of my contact information in the description. Let me know in the comment section down below whether or not you're planning on buying or selling a home this year. And if you want to learn more about living in Tennessee, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I post videos all about Tennessee every week. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate all of your support and likes, comments, and shares, and I will see you next time.